Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Let's jump in. I have nothing I should be doing today. Exam tomorrow. Sorry, I got no idea what that was. I just got something stuck in my throat there for a second. All right, I am here waiting for my ice cream to defrost. Oh yes! I am happy now. Also, this little ice cream lid thing has this thing that says no bowl, no regrets, and I cannot stress how much that is me. I didn't actually buy this ice cream. This is my flatmate's, but she's gone and she's like, do you want ice cream? And I was like, yes. Always, absolutely, why are you even asking? In any case, hi, hello. Exam season is coming to an end. I'm not done with my exams. My first exam was on the first day of exam season and my last exam is on the last day of exam season. So, yay. Medicine! Also, yes, the glasses are on because I don't actually know. I don't have much written on my computer. I literally just typed this up 5 seconds ago. So, that's how prepared I am for life. So, I'm sure all of you have seen the title of the video and are wondering, Keely, I'm sorry, what the hecking heck? Cartoons are for children, and to which I say, I am a child, so shut your face. In any case, I'm here to argue to you why cartoons are the best form of therapy. Cartoons. The best kind of therapy. I don't really know how to start this. I'm just kind of rambling at the camera until everything goes down. Cartoons. If you don't want to use them as a form of therapy, just quite yet, it's okay, it's okay. I will tell you why it's the best form of entertainment. And I will not be swayed on this position. I'm here to sway you. Why am I even... You guys can't argue back at me. I'm just arguing at you. You can't. Although if any of you want to have a debate with me, I'm more than willing to debate back. I will win. Just so you know. Also, yes, as you can see, I'm back in my flat. It's great. I feel so much better than I did leaving it because I'm now the only person here. Yes! Cartoons. Why they're the best form of entertainment for now. Later therapy. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get you there. Baby steps. The plot. The plot is usually very simple and you don't really need to invest much of anything into it. You can just kind of sit there and watch the characters as they do their wacky shenanigans because it's a cartoon. Nothing of importance ever really happens except for in the season finale when everything kind of blows up and the end is inevitable, but you know, that's a different story. Most of the time, the episodes going through have like moderate amounts of character development. You get to know these characters, you get to know their sweetness, you get to know what they're like as a person, you see their interaction with the other characters, and you know these characters. You now know these cartoon little characters, and you find yourself slowly getting attached to them. Slowly getting invested into it. I feel like I'm running a brainwashing thing. I'm so sorry. But yes, you find yourself slowly getting attached to these little cartoon characters. And you wonder, is this healthy? And the answer is, who cares? Because the plot is very simple. Every single problem is solved in more or less like one episode. Which is good. It's great because, you know, the episodes are only 20 to 25 minutes long, most of the time 22 or 23 minutes, because of commercial breaks. And if you find these episodes online, you don't need to watch the commercials. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm being so patronizing. Binging is not required in order to fulfill your satisfaction of the plot. You can watch one episode and be happy, and it will end happily. Most of the time. Most of the time it will. Most of the time it will end happily. And it will end happily and you will be satisfied and you can go off and do whatever without wondering, what are they going to do about the giant snake in the back garden that's slowly devouring the earth? In the case that a plot point is not solved in like, you know, one episode, then sometimes there's 2 episodes. But you know what? You can watch those 2 episodes. You know why? Because those 22 minutes, or 23, add up to 45. Do you know what's normally 45 minutes long? A live action episode. Do you know what live action episodes do? They leave you on cliffhangers all the time. Do you know how frustrating that is? And then you need it soon enough, you're there for like 3 hours. But with cartoons, you're only there for 45 minutes. Then you don't feel quite as guilty. It's okay to watch 2 episodes of a cartoon because it will not take up 1 hour and 30 minutes of your time. It will take up 45 minutes, and that makes you feel better. It makes you feel like a better person, doesn't it? This is why I shouldn't be a therapist. This is why I shouldn't, like, talk to anyone about anything ever. On the topic of live action, here's why animation sometimes is better than real life people. Anything is better than a real life person. What am I saying? But in any case, while real life might make you feel connected to the character, animation, you can watch all these people make all these really ridiculous faces that you can't really spell out and can only really be expressed in emoji format, which is hilariously amusing to watch, and it makes me feel better every single time, especially when the characters look so shocked, because literally it's just... They can make all these little adorable expressions that real life people can't, and it's sweet and I love it, and none of you will be able to tell me otherwise, okay? I mean, seriously, look at the adorable designs of all these characters. They just look so fluffy and cuddly and huggable, and real life people never look like that. So... My argument has merit. You can't tell me otherwise. My cream's melting. I'm upsetty. Now what cartoons do that live action shows don't always do is they guarantee you a nice, happy, satisfying ending for a season finale, rather than, you know, leaving it on a cliffhanger and trying to get them another season, but then when their show gets canceled because the reviews were so bad, you're just left on a cliffhanger for freaking ever. What even is that? Now, admittedly, not all cartoons will give you a satisfying ending, because, you know, some of them do want to get another season, but most of them have an end goal. Like, let's say Gravity Falls. Let's do Gravity Falls and Phineas and Ferb. Two of some of the... I really like. I'm in love with Gravity Falls, and Phineas and Ferb is just phenomenal. And if you haven't heard of either of those, Gravity Falls I can somewhat sort of understand because it only went on for 2 seasons, and it had so many hiatuses, but it was still such a good cartoon. Seriously, go check it out. The people look like this, and they're just adorable. It's a little mystery thing. They run around and they solve mysteries. It's cute. It's adorable. But like, how have you not heard of Phineas and Ferb? It's iconic. How? How have you not heard of Phineas and Ferb? If you have, and I'm just shouting at the camera endlessly, then I apologize. And if you're like somewhat offended because you didn't own a TV, then also I'm very sorry. But if you had a TV and you knew what Disney was, and you know what a meme is nowadays, how do you not know what Phineas and Ferb is? It's kind of like not knowing what The Simpsons is. I don't even watch The Simpsons and I know what it is, just because the memes. Guys, we live in a year, a day and age of memes. There's no way Phineas and Ferb is unknown to you. They give you a nice, satisfying ending that will undoubtedly make you cry, but you're never going to admit that to anyone. It's always nice to find something that gives you a nice ending and kind of wraps everything up into a neat little bow. And maybe there'll be a few unanswered questions, like continuity things, but you know what? The ending is adorable, and it's satisfying, and it will make you cry. But that's okay, because you've grown attached to these characters, and now they're leaving, and you're never gonna see it again, and oh my gosh. Don't get me wrong. Some of my favorite cartoons. I'm so glad that they didn't go on long enough to like become weird or like end of the episodes go bad, but at the same time, oh my gosh, I miss it. I miss it. Ah. In any case, that kind of just ends my argument, but I will be pointing out a couple of my favorite cartoons just because, you know, in case you know, it's cute, okay? I love kids shows, and no, not like the Barbie cartoons. I'm talking about like actual satisfactory cartoons like Gravity Falls and Phineas and Ferb. What was the other one? There's a lot. And it teaches you some great things about I have another argument. Now, what cartoons do really well is they a lot of cartoons. They have individual episodes here and there where they focus on really serious issues, but they still do it with all these characters you love and adore. So it's kind of like you sympathize with these characters, so you're sympathizing with the character in the difficult situation. I'm gonna use an example from one of my personal favorite cartoons, which is just coming back into play right now, but this cartoon is called The Moomins. And the Moomins are these little white kind of hippo-like people based off a book written in 1945. This is a little cartoon that was adapted in the 60s, and then some in the 80s and some in the 90s, and then it's coming back in 2019 again, and I'm so excited. Spoilers, by the way. They have an episode where they talk about a little girl who's gone invisible. And at this rate, you've been with the characters for about 10 episodes by now, so you know them well enough. The invisible child's name is Ninny. What the episode does is it shows how Ninny became invisible and kind of how to bring her back. It's actually 2 episodes because it is a more serious topic, but they handle it in such a way that makes you think about the topic without you actually thinking about the topic. It's quite sad because Ninny has gone invisible because her aunt, and they call it her sarcastic aunt, but what's actually going on is Ninny is basically being verbally abused, and you can see this when Tiki introduces her to the Mooming house. It's very sad because you see it's kind of like this emotional impact that has been put upon Ninny has had a physical impact as well, so much so that she's gone invisible for it. I don't really know how to explain it all that well, but it's just, it was definitely a change of pace for the Moomin show, because before then, all they had really done was go on adventures with their friends. They found like a cave, they were dealing with a hobgoblin. Over the episode and the next episode, they kind of show how the Moomins go way out of their way to help Ninny and to help her become visible again. And so at first they're really nice to her, and that gets her all the way up, visible up to her head. Her head just kind of stays invisible for a while. Eventually Mooming Papa does something. He like, my ice cream is dripping. He makes that he's gonna pretend to push Mooming Mama into the ocean, and Ninny gets very upset with this because Mooming Mama has been very nice to her, and she's like, no, how dare you? And she goes and she bites Mooming Papa's tail. And that is what makes her become visible again, because for the first time, she's gone and taken initiative in something. She's gone and taken initiative in a situation that she would never have done before if it hadn't been for the Moomins. And she's done this to protect someone that she's grown to care about. And it's so sweet and adorable. And no, I'm not about to cry. Shut up. It really is though. It's really sweet how they deal with issues like that. There's a couple other things that they tackle in further episodes. Like for example, Snufkin, how he always likes to be on his own. Mooming Troll, who's very dependent on people, doesn't like to be alone. So it kind of shows as them as best friends grow together, how Mooming Troll kind of learns to be more independent, and how Snufkin learns relying on people isn't always terrible. Oh my gosh though, I love Snufkin. Look at him, look. If you're going to take away anything from what I've talked about right now, it's go watch the Moomins. You can find the episodes pretty easily, actually. I'm not going to say where because I don't want them to get taken down, because then where am I going to watch it? The new reboot in 2019 is called Mooming Valley, and it's really cute. It's originally like Finnish, so it's being translated into English, but it's so adorable, and I love it. In addition to the Moomins, the other one I really love is Gravity Falls. I spent a long time watching Gravity Falls when it was coming out, and then when the season finale was up. It's very sweet. It's all about family. These little kids, they go up to Oregon to stay with their great uncle, their grunkle. And it's cute because they run around town and right away they're like, something's not right here. But they run around, they solve mysteries, and there's a bunch of supernatural things, and it's so creative. Like, just the ideas that the creator came up with are really out there. Like, the demon is, the main antagonist is this little triangle demon named Bill Cipher. Who even comes up with that? Oh, it's such a good show. Oh, I know that's such a big spoiler. I can't even say. My dad's FaceTiming me. Right, my dad called in the middle of filming. Oof, that was what I was afraid of. My ice cream's almost melted. Oh gee, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I'm talking about Gravity Falls and how cute of a show it is, and spoilers and whatnot, but yeah, it's a really good show. Let me just say, like, Bill Cipher, even though he's the antagonist, and it's supposed to be like terrifying all the time. Yeah, he's terrifying, he can do some weird things, but he has some really good, like, one-liners that are just hilarious.
You're insane! Sure I am, what's your point?
There's a lot of good one-liners in the show Gravity Falls, like,
remember, reality is an illusion, the universe is a hologram, buy gold, buy!
The entire script is very good, but there's a lot of good one-liners in there, and it's really funny.
It's funny how dumb you are.
They do a good job of mixing humor with mystery, with like seriousness, with not seriousness. They do a really good job of mixing all that together. And Phineas and Ferb, of course, is always hilarious. Oh my gosh. This is my absolute favorite line from Phineas and Ferb.
You see, when I was a small boy, my parents would never let me watch music videos.
No, we don't have time for an emotionally scarring backstory.
Well, maybe I should give you an emotionally scarring front story.
Okay, that doesn't even make any sense.
It doesn't have to. I've got a monster truck.
I laugh every time I hear it. How can I not? Right, okay, so yeah, that has been my argument on why cartoons are the best form of therapy. And if you don't believe that they're there for therapy, then entertainment. Because, oh my gosh, if you see some of these faces that the characters make, you just can't help but laugh. For example, this favorite clip of mine of Snufkin.
Hey, do you have any good ideas, Snufkin?
Well, if we only had more crime here, they wouldn't be able to close down the station.
Yes, but there's never any crime in Moomin Valley.
Unless we commit some, I guess.
What?
Let's go and fill Moomin Valley with crime. Come on!
He's fantastic. In any case, thanks so much for listening. I hear most of you are done with your exams, so yay! Yay! You're now done! You're done, you're free, go! Why are you still watching me? Go, you're free, run around, frolic, do other things. Actually, yes, please still watch me. I have valid arguments sometimes. Not really, never. I have been Keely of IB Helpline. You have been the newly converted cartoon watchers, I hope. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tune in next week for Louise with her video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye. I'm gonna flip this around so I'm not staring at myself, because honestly, I don't like my face. It's just kind of a face. It doesn't do anything. I can't passively aggressively step out of this. Let me try again. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? I'm such a mess. I'm such a mess. I'm a mess. I'm gonna take off my jacket. No, I'm too cold. But my window, but my blinds need to be open because lighting. While I'm on the top, why am I using this voice? I don't even, on the topic of a live action, I go right back to using it. Are you serious? On the topic of a live, who's texting me? Go away. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone. Right. On the topic of live action, I'm going right back to using this voice, and I hate myself a little bit more for it. If anyone can tell, I haven't had any sleep in the past week. I'm slowly going crazy. These glasses, they're to hide these darn eye bags. I put makeup on them, they're that bad. That's how bad it was. I bothered to put makeup on. That is how bad my face looks. That is how much I'm struggling, guys. I really need help. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Right, glasses on. I need to rephrase that. It's, blink, I need to blink. I have been Keely of IB High. I already forgot what I was gonna say. Let me just type out the ending here because I hate the outro. I always have to script it. Let me see. I have been Keely of IB Helpline. You have been... What have you been this episode? What have you been this video? You have been the... You have been the newly converted cartoon watchers. No, that doesn't work. You have been... You see, this is why I hate the outro. I always end up doing something like this, and it just doesn't work. You have been graduated IB students. You have been... Oh, what? You thought I was going to go an entire video without putting something on my head? Think again! You have been... I've been Keely of IB Helpline. You have been people who have now found their new form of entertainment. No, that doesn't work. I've been Keely of IB Helpline. You have been the newly converted... Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the first one. What was it? You have been the newly converted cartoon watchers. There we go. enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for Louise. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tune in next week for Louise. And her slow descent to madness? No, that's rude. We're both slowly descending to madness. And her video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I hope we see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye! Maybe I should just do that as the outro, just show myself typing it instead of actually saying it. Maybe I'll do that. No, I'm actually gonna say it.